Yeah, on that youngster there. Awesome. Yeah, no, you don't see yellow-billed often. Just the one, yeah, we might put some more. You see, all of them are ruminating, chewing the cud. Much like a cow with a 4-chambered stomach. That's why they're all lying down here.
So that yesterday at night?
Maybe the sort of early hours of this morning, throughout last night. They might have been here last night. This cold weather, they're probably not going to move too much. There's a couple dams not too far from here, so you probably find that they'll eventually get up and move towards one of the dams for a drink. And on the way they're going to be grazing and what have you. But yeah, it's these large herds of buffalo that you're going to find lions trailing them. Yeah. Often, I don't know, yeah, probably not now, but often if you sort of following a herd of buffaloes, often you're going to see lion tracks behind them. It's kind of like the mortal enemies.
Yeah.
Beautiful haze with this rain on the horizon. Sorry?
They look amazingly healthy.
Yeah.
It's the buffalo who get TB, isn't it?
Yeah, these you probably find the majority of this herd's carrying TB. It's just one of those things, unfortunately. I mean, I don't know if you know much history about buffalo. They've got quite a long history in Africa.
Okay.
So, you know, historically, well, you know, I think it was World War II, maybe 1940s, maybe actually World War I, actually. And there was obviously buffalo, you know, vastly spread around the plains of Africa and around the bush and what have you. And what happened was it was a biological war, and the Italians brought in rinderpest, that disease rinderpest, into Kenya.
Okay.
It's a bovine disease. Basically, and the reason why they brought it in was because the cattle and the wagons were bringing supplies from Central Africa down to Southern Africa and vice versa.
Yeah.
So the Italians wanted to destroy that supply chain, the cattle, basically the cattle population. So they brought in rinderpest and it wiped out all of the buffalo and all of the cattle in that area. And the last remaining population of buffalo was actually down in the Cape.
Okay.
Hence why Cape Buffalo, the name Cape Buffalo. And through sort of just control and fencing and that, they eventually eradicated rinderpest, and there was, I think eventually was a vaccine or something like that made for it. And slowly but surely the buffalo and cattle population grew again. But the problem now is because there was such a small population left, they went into a genetic bottleneck. So the genes from buffalo aren't that great. And hence why you have now these sort of buffalo breeders where they select only large animals with horns and that's why they get separated and bred and added and with all sorts of different fun things. And with those bad genetics in the wild herds, they're very prone to TB. It's just part of their genetics.
The wild herds not have introduced sires, whatever, buffalo, good. Do they not get sold these genetically bred?
No.
Good buffalo?
No. So with standing by, I'll be with you now. That's a negative. In Combi Shortcut, the one coming from White Dam towards